Hey, what's up, Coach Vaughn here to show you a new segment with steel club education. So the big difference between a club and a mace is the handle length. When you get a bigger club, you're going to notice the handle's going to get longer and the weight's going to elongate more to the end of the head. With the mace, the handle will stay the same and the mace head will just get bigger. So with the club, we can do all these great variations that you can't do with any other tool. I love using it here with Carlos, who had a stroke a couple years ago. We can get a lot of great external rotation, as you see here, as performing that press out variation. And his hand can track with the other, so he can build that nervous system back up to get more push-pull. So what I'm going to show you first is the two-handed version of that. And what we're going to do for the safety standards of this, we don't want to think it's a mace. We're not in a 12 o'clock position because we don't want it hitting you in the face here. So I want it to your side, your base hand is on the bottom. This is going to track over. I'm going to pull it over, pull it back in with my shoulders retracted back, press it out. Notice how I get this external rotation here. If my elbow pit goes down, notice how my trap activates. We don't want that. I'm gonna break the bar. Notice how both my elbows go up and I get much more lat activation right here as I pull it in. So the only time the club should be in the midline of my body is when it's behind me or when it's in front of me. So make sure when you pull over as well that you don't rib flare like this. You don't lose that. Hide those ribs down. Keep your pelvis neutral here. Pull it back in. Press it out. Keep this nice and stacked. So when you switch to the next side, base hand, this stacks over. Pull it over. Press it out. So the way we can make this a little bit funner is, of course, going into doubles. So now, same standards, different conditions. I don't want to be here, I want to be still packing it in. Notice how it looks like I'm doing a push-up now. If I do a press out here, I have to pull them back in, keeping those forearms vertical. I don't want to lose them here. See how I already lose that? Then you can go into that pullover, press it out. We can make this a little more fun, alternating into it now. So you can do a alternating pullover. You're going to notice it's going to be tough just to maintain the stack position as you alternate left to right. And then you can add that press out. I can just get both right here. One will press out, pull it back in. One will press out, pull it back in. You can alternate with that as you do that. Lastly, we can add a little more lateral to this. This is one of my favorite moves with the double steel club. I will pull it over. If you notice from my front, I'm going to press out laterally. Notice I still got that same condition to externally rotate my elbows out. I pull it in. Make sure you're not chicken winging here too far out. Keep your elbows in tight. Pack those lats down. Pull them back, right back out. As you can see, pretty tough. Going in and out. This is too tough. All you gotta do is choke them up on a little bit. It'll be much easier if you feel like that weight's too tough. Notice how I still don't rib flare, elbows fully extend. Pull them in nice and tight. Drop them down to a hip hinge, nice and safe. So stay tuned for more steel club education. I have a brand new program coming out with steel clubs and Indian clubs very soon. This is Coach Vaughn signing off. Hope you have fun with that.